what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is one of our most requested videos. So this is actually an updated version of our store tour. So this is going to be the main floor we're going to show you today. We're going to go through all the booths, kind of give a little detail of what they have, and see if you guys notice anything I bought at auctions, because we have a bunch of that stuff throughout the store as well. So also too, if there's anything you see that you like, obviously we do ship nationwide. So if you do see something, contact us. We have credit cards over the phone, PayPal, whatever you guys want. So let's start off with a first floor tour. When you guys come in, first thing you're going to notice, of course, is our national cash register that we use to check everybody out with. My favorite purchase I've ever had at an auction. So yeah, and then as you guys walk through here, it's just a normal front. We usually highlight some cool stuff up here that we've gotten at sales and auctions. Again, it's pretty much, pretty much the front of our store. Everybody always, it's the eye catcher. Everybody sees, usually the really cool stuff up here. So. And if you guys always noticed, we decorate our walls with license plates, mainly because we always hated putting pictures up and then they'd sell, and we always have gaps in our walls. So this way it made it easier, so we didn't have to worry about that no more. Because if somebody buys a plate, they're easy to replace. So that's why we do that. So, alrighty, Em, let's go this way here. And we do obviously do, we have a local honey producer that produces it local, made right in, I think it's a town over from us. So she sells her honey here. And then we have another local company that does our homemade soy candles and pewter ornaments. They do really well, and it's a high quality product that it sells out all the time like she does. She does really well here, so. And of course, you got the cookbooks and some antique books we put up here, a bunch of old tins. The lunch boxes we sell really well. We've had, we've had shelves full of them, and I think we're down to one shelf, so I got to restock. I got to get some more stuff at auction, so. All right, let's head on this way, guys. This is actually the first booth we're going to show you when you walk in. This is booth number 63. He's been with us for about 7 years. He's one of our best vendors. Great guy. He's known for his sports cards that are always 50% off. Always has a bunch of great vintage sports cards in here. He's also known for his gas and oil as well. He does a lot of great things with cans and signs and whatnot. So Am's going to get in here and show you guys a good view of booth 63. All right, and then over here, guys, we got booth number, what?
Trying to not make it look so, flipping the phone real fast to make it dizzy.
Sorry, we're not making anybody dizzy on here. This is booth number 23. She's been with us for about 5 or 6 years now. She has 2 booths here, and she does really well. I mean, she's a lot known for her smalls, and she's always great at decorating her booth, and it always looks new every week. She comes in twice a week. She always does really well with making sure her booth is up to date and always bringing something new in. So when customers come in, they're always going to see something new when they see booth 23. All right, guys, this is booth number 45. She is actually our longest tenured booth. She was here when before we even opened, we were here till 11, 12 o'clock at night setting up booths. She was one of the first ones here. So, like, she's awesome. She does really good things as well. Mainly a lot of smalls, but she's the one that does come in at least once a month, always bringing new stuff in. So, when you come in, she's always going to have something new for you. All right, and this is a booth 23's second booth. She does so well that 2 booths are enough for her to make sure she obviously makes rent plus profits every month. So, I mean, she does really well with 2 spots. Again, known for her smalls, great kitchen supplies, and she has really great prices as well. She prices to move, and that is something our store is known for. When you come in here, we don't want to be known as a museum. We want to be known as a place people are going to be able to come in, shop, get new things, and there's always going to be new product every time you come in because nobody wants to come in and see the same stuff all the time. So this is hopefully going to give you guys a little bit of insight of how we run our business here. You're always going to come in and you're always going to see something new. All right, guys, over here we got booth number 26. They've been with us for about 3 or 4 years now. Again, they're usually in at least once or twice a month. So again, you guys are going to have a theme with this. This is going to be the theme of our store. Is there's always going to be new stuff here. So when you come in May, it's going to look different in May than it does in June and July. So it's one of the things we're known for is always making sure there's new product in. That and that's something that we pride ourselves on is making sure that you guys always see something new, and it's never always the same thing because that's just boring, and that's what we don't want this store to be. So this is booth number 64, and she is actually another one of our longest tenured booths. They've been with us since we have opened. She was here when we were here way late at night setting up booths before we even opened. Great lady, known for her costume jewelry. Usually in, pre-pandemic, once a month, to bring stuff in, and always has, good prices, always has always has a 20% off her booth. So yeah, it's actually, she's really great. This is one of our newer booths. This is actually one of our vendors that I run into at our auctions all the time. So I always know they have great quality products. They always get really good stuff. The prices are right. And they always have a really unique look to their booth. Right now, they have a 20% off going on in their booth. But these guys, I can show you guys actually some of these because we just talked about these in our Collecting 101 videos. They have a huge collection of postcards. And they sell them really well. Again, most of the time, $1 to $5 to $10, depending on the card. But they have a great collection that they sell really well in the store. And she always has a great quality product in the store as well. So yeah, booth number 8 is a really good one to come see when you guys come to the shop. All right, guys, this is booth 169. Now, 169 is a new downstairs booth. They were upstairs for a while, so they are still getting stuff in here. But they do have a good quality amount of items. They have uranium glass that's highlighted with a black light. They got a nice set of carnival glass. Like I said, she does really well with her stuff. This is another booth that comes in a lot to make sure she has new stuff in, new product in, because when a lot of our regulars come in, they don't want to see the same items. So we want to make sure you guys are always seeing something new when you come in. Let me see beside here, that way you can get over there if you want to.
Yep.
All right, guys, this is booth 109V. Now, 109V is probably one of our better sellers in the store. She is always somebody I see at auctions, and one of my favorite vendors because she always has a great look to her booth. And she knows what she's doing on prices, and she always sells really well. And she has that really nice primitive look. I mean, really cool stuff. I mean, you guys are really going to like her booth, and I think it's something that you definitely will want to check out when you stop into the shop. And like I said, do remember that we will, if you do see something you like, make sure you contact us. Like I said, we do take payments over the phone and stuff. Our internet is not the best at the store, so I can't do lives here because it would be terrible. you guys would see there's a whole lot of, going in and out, and it wouldn't really work out well. So if you guys do see stuff you like, let me know. Or if you're ever looking for anything, let me know. Because you guys know me, I'm at auctions all the time. All right, guys, this is booth number 22. They're known for tobacco sticks. He goes down south actually and picks up tobacco sticks and makes projects with them. Flower boxes, lanterns, ladders, stars. You know, for the holidays, he makes up a bunch of stuff as well. But he does really well with these. I mean, he has great prices on them, and people like them because they have a really beautiful look to them, and it gives them a lot of ideas of what they can do with them. So, again, a really, really nice booth. All right, guys, this is booth number 68. They've been with us for about 2 years right now. But again, known a lot for their Longaberger baskets that they sell really well. I know people say that Longaberger doesn't sell, but they do sell Longaberger really well here. So that, and he's good with his vintage records as well. You guys will see here, I believe he has Beatles. I think this one's Kiss. I mean, tons of really great records. And if you're looking to rebuild your collection, this is a great booth to come see because he has really good prices. And it's another one that's 20% off everything here anyway. So, I mean, you can't beat that. You won't get a better price than what he offers in this booth. I mean, it's a really nice one to come see. All right, we're heading into their side of the store. And like I told you guys, I mean, we have so much here to look at. We have 9,000 square feet. So this is going to be a lot to see. So if you guys ever have any questions, throw them in the comments. So this is actually booth number 63. This is booth number 63's second booth. Again, guys, he always has 20% off. He's in at least once a week bringing new stuff in. And he's another one that's at auctions with me all the time. We're usually going after a lot of the same items. But, I mean, he gets these things that are really cool. And he gets really good prices on them. And again, 20% off all the time, ever since he's been in. So, if you like gas and oil, signs, you know, anything like that, he has really good prices on his stuff. All right, back here, guys, we got booth 54 in the back corner, and this is a great, like, huge selection of stuff, from costume jewelry to pottery to gas and oil to repurposed items as well. I mean, if you're looking at here with like the old vegetable holders, and he turns into a light. I mean, there's just a lot of really cool things here. I mean, he does really well. They do really well. I always say he, but they do really well. They have a lot of different stuff in here, and they always bring a different style to their booth. Because at the end of the day, when you have an antique booth, you want as many different items in your booth as possible. So you're getting a whole different selection of people that come in and appreciate what you sell at your booth. All right, guys, over here we have booth number 70. She is one of our newer booths. I think she's only been in for about 5 months or so. But she's another one that has a great sense to what sells. She has good style, and she always decorates her booth really well. And it always has something different and unique in her spot. So, but again, she does really well, sells really well every month, and again, always is in at least once a month bringing new stuff in. So, definitely something that you guys will want to come take a look at. All right, and we'll come over here. This is booth 522. Now, 522, I'd say, is known for their really nice furniture. They always bring in really nice furniture pieces that they usually sell at least once a month. If not, maybe once every 2 months. But man, they always have really unique, good stuff that they have. They have a great eye for antiques, and they've been with us for, gosh, it has to be at least 5 years now, I'd say.
I think so.
But yeah, they have a really great eye for what they sell. And so they're definitely one, if you're looking for furniture, they're ones I would highly recommend. And over here, guys, we got booth number 17. She's been with us for probably, 2 years now, I'd say?
I think, yeah.
You know, but she's another one. She always does really well. She used to be like one of our best customers before she turned into a vendor. So I always knew she had a great eye for what she was looking for, and she does really well here. As you know, and it doesn't surprise me one bit because the stuff she has sells really well, and she has really good prices too. So again, one of our best vendors in the store. Over here, guys, we got booth 40. Booth 40 is, it's a good booth. It has, this is actually an old gas station showcase. He actually made this whole framing as well. Always bringing in tools and unique stuff he makes as well. So it's definitely a unique booth. You're going to see definitely unique items in here. So. And then right behind him on this side is booth number 7. Now, booth 7 is known for mainly like farmhouse look, the farmhouse chic kind of look. I would say it's, you know, the chalkboard signs, but they do sell really well. They have good prices, and I'm not going to walk in front of the camera. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, this is another booth that offers a different look when you come into the store. So it's not always the same thing you're seeing, which is, you know, something that's, you know, I think is a really cool thing. So this, guys, is booth 317. And it probably has the most unique item in our store, as I'm not in the way here. It is an old Hoosier cabinet. This actually is 6 pieces. These 2 top pieces here, you have this one, and then you got the 2 side pieces, then the base, and then there's another, obviously the top piece there, but it has everything to it. The flour sifter's there, the bread basket's there. I mean, it is definitely one of the most unique pieces I've ever seen. I don't think I've seen a 6-piece Hoosier cabinet. So let me know in the comments if you guys have ever seen one of those, because I never have. I was super happy to get one of those in the shop. And actually, back in this corner back here, he has an old Victrola box as well. So your old Victrola, that's the box it came in. I mean, definitely unique. I've never seen one like that. He actually put a shelf in it, so he turned it into a display piece, which is really cool. All right, and over here we got booth number 84. 84 has been with us for about, I'd say, just about a year. And again, they have another unique booth. It's not too much to say about it because it's a little different array of everything. Great shelving, great design. They have a really good look to their booth, and they do have a lot of great items as well. So, and right now they're running 50% off because they want to clear some stuff out to bring some more stuff in. So I don't think you can get a better deal than 50% off an antique store. So take a look at booth 84. All right, let's run over here, and we got, as I run in there, booth number 21. And I'll try to stay out of here because that way we can get right in there. Booth 21 has been with us for a couple of years. Again, a great, unique, different array of stuff. That's, again, I mean, I can't harp on it enough. That's really what I think we're known for more than anything, is that we don't have one specialty item. Our vendors are really good at bringing a lot of different items in. So you're not coming in for just one thing. You're going to come in for multiple things. So, and when Amber rolls over here, we're going to see booth number 27. Booth number 27, I believe, has been with us twice now, so I'd say probably at least 4 or 5 years she's been with us. But again, another great booth that always has a good eye. She has a really good eye for antiques. And so when she has a good eye for those, she gets really good prices on them, which means you guys get really good prices when you buy them. So definitely it's one you should definitely come look at when you come to the shop. All right, guys, over here is one of our newest booths. This is booth VS. Now, booth VS is actually she used to run an antique store. She actually used to run a gas station as well. So she has really good, unique items, and her specialty is pictures and postcard, or mainly pictures. She has a great eye for old pictures. As Amber will pop in and see, I mean, there's just unique looks to them. She has a lot of knowledge in antiques. So when you have something here, she's going to have a great description for it and give you guys as much information on it as possible so you know what you're buying and where it came from and everything about it. So again, if you're looking at pictures or even more than that, 'cause she does do other stuff as well, VS is a great booth to come look at. And then make sure I love that chandelier.
I showed it.
Okay, so she has a beautiful chandelier up there she just brought in. So, all right, and then on this one, this is actually booth 29. Booth 29 has been with us for about, I'd say, 3 or 4 years now. But yeah, another one, different. Gosh, I always feel like I have a hard word to say that. A great array of stuff is, I guess, the best way to go with that, I guess. Great. Different items, variety. Good vintage, collectibles, variety. There you go. A good variety of stuff. Now, this booth is one of my favorites as well, and it's one of Amber's favorites as well. This is booth 50. She always is great about coming in, and she has a great eye for decoration as well. So every holiday that comes up, it's always themed that. And so she has a good collection of Pyrex, just themed dishware, which are really cool. like I said, a bunch of different items, milk glass, pottery, anything. But she is, again, a very good eye for what she does and does really well in the shop and has really great prices. All right, this next one here, guys, is booth 34. Now, booth 34 has been with us for about a year, but she is used to owning an antique shop. So she has a good, again, a really great eye for antiques. One of our best sellers in the store by far, even in her first year. Really good prices, but a lot of her good thing is that she has that eye. She has that eye for antiques that, you know, she can get the ones that people want and at a good price. So when she gets them for a good price, she can sell them to you guys for a good price. So booth 34 has this spot, and then the one behind you we'll show you when she gets done in here, but she has a great eye for this stuff. I mean, really beautiful items in the shop that she brings. And then same over here. She has, again, even more stuff. It's always a great mix of antiques and vintage items, clothing, you know, tablecloths, runners, just everything. I mean, she has a really awesome eye for what she does. All right, guys, we have made it back around. We are back to the front of the shop. So that is our first floor tour I wanted to show you guys today. We have, you know, there's a few knickknacks here in and out that we didn't show you just because, you know, as we walk through, there's always a few things. But if you guys see anything you like, let me know. And if you guys noticed anything that we bought at auctions, let me know in the comments too. So stay tuned, because our next video, next Thursday or Friday, we'll end up doing it. We're going to do the store tour of the second floor. And the second floor, everybody always thinks, oh, what's upstairs? I'm telling you, the second floor is just as good as the first floor. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, comment below if you guys see anything you liked. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and when you guys get some time, come out and see me. And behind that camera is Amber. Come out and see us. And you guys come out and get your antique fix on M66. See you later.